favorite ETF firm, reporting on back in just 2009, industrial robot cost decline should trigger tipping points in demand. According to ARC's research, the industrial robot cost will drop by 50 to 60 levels, much lower than the analysts now anticipate by 2025. Combined with advances in machine learning and computer vision, the drop in cost should cause an inflection point in the demand for robots as they infiltrate new industries with more provocative use cases. The factors behind ARC's forecast for 3.4 million robot unit sales, up 25% from roughly 380 in 2017. See, look at what's happened to the industry already. Look at them. The price per unit, it's already in free fall. And you had the nerve to try and rebut me, Guerrilla Warfare X, and you appeal to your fucking brother on a naked appeal to authority. He works in the space. Big whoopity fucking shit. Look at that. Fuck you. ARC anticipates that robots will cost less than 11,000 per unit, much less than Boston Computing Group's BCG expectation of 24,000 by 2045, as shown above. Fundamental to our analysis is Wright's law. That is, that for every competitive doubling of number of units cost will decline by a consistent percentage in the robot space. That is known as the learning rate, has been roughly 50%. Based on historical production and pricing data, ARC's application of Wright's law suggests that BCG's expectations are far too conservative. Industrial robot cost declines. Look at that. They're in free fall. Like I said, when BCG anticipates the historical price trajectory of robots will diminish and stall in response to underlying material costs, it fails to anticipate and incorporate innovations evolving in manufacturing. 3D printing, for example, should reduce the use of weight materials dramatically, up 75% with diminishing performance. The history of publicly traded robots suggests that the industry has benefited significantly from manufacturing efficiency gains. As shown below, while robot prices have dropped by 50% in the past decade, the industry's gross profit margins have been relatively stable during the last few years. The margin structure is unlikely to change significantly. As robots have become cheaper and easier not only to train but to integrate into traditional production processes, growth in the demand for industrial robots has accelerated in 2 stages since 2000. The third stage of accelerated growth could be underway now, as shown below. Prior to 2000, lower prices caused the total robot market to shrink. Today, top-line growth is accelerating in response to declining cost. While ARC's forecast for industrial robot sales is based on the price and elasticity of demand during this decade, the continued increase in capacity and capability of robots, perhaps driven by artificial intelligence, could boost sales even further. Since 2015, robots have improved eightfold in their ability to pick up, place items, approaching human performance, as shown below. As robots continue to decrease in cost, the use case is broadened into new industries. ARC forecasts that robot unit sales will scale from roughly 380,000 in 2017 to 2.4 million in 2025, as shown in the chart. Look at it. It's a thing of beauty. All those jobs. As for computer vision, machine learning, and new sensing capabilities will impact robots. Not only will their performance improve, but other costs associated with installation and integration should fall as well. For example, they should require little to no human programming and will be able to roam freely instead of being trapped in safety cages and other barriers. As a result, the industrial robot market will hit many more tipping points, surprising on high side expectations, perhaps dramatically during the next few decades. So, and that's exactly the space that I'm going to invest in pretty soon. ARKG, you know. So, get wrecked. Fuck you. You're not going to be like, you think I'm going to let you get away with feeling so much better than me on that basis? Nah. God bless the machines.